Ladies and gentlemen, this is huge, absolutely huge. You've heard of podcasts before, sure, but nothing like this, nothing even close. Because now you've got Mark Goes to the Movies, and people are talking about it everywhere. They're saying, wow, what a show, incredible show. The best movie talk, the best stories, the best takes maybe ever. Other podcasts, low energy, very boring, sad. But Mark Goes to the Movies, total blockbuster. We're talking movies, box office numbers, wild opinions, life stories, future plans, everything. And Mark, fantastic host. Really tremendous. Knows movies better than the so-called experts, believe me. Every episode is packed with entertainment. Big laughs, big reactions, big energy. The haters can't handle it. They tune in anyway. So do yourself a favor, folks. Subscribe to Mark Goes to the Movies. Tell your friends. Turn up the volume, because we are bringing podcasting back in a very big way, a very classy way. And frankly, nobody's doing it.
Hey guys, the lights are down, the previews are over. It's time to start the show for Mark Goes to the Movies. I'm going to do a quick one today because I only have, I believe it's 7:40. It is 7:15 now. I have 25 minutes. So you're going to get probably a 20-minute podcast, maybe not even that. Just checking in. I want to show you some of the stats I've got going on. We are currently at, let me pull it up, 1,898 downloads. We are so close to 2,000. We should get 2,000 by this weekend. I'm hoping this weekend. 2,000 downloads. 2,000 downloads. Let me tell you what it gets you. If you want to know about the money, although I didn't start the ads till right away. I was a little bit before I got the ads going. It gets you $13.06 for an available balance of $3.36. If you didn't know, it goes through a process where it takes about 3 days behind. So it's not for the total 2,000 downloads. It's for whatever it was on Sunday. Wherever we stopped at Sunday, that's where it stopped counting. And then it goes about 3 days. It runs it through the, let me pull up the exact words. It pulls through a type of ad crawler that will eliminate, what is that? It eliminates spots. It actually uses genuine downloads. Ah, motherfucker, I can't talk. And yeah, so you know that they're real. So you know if someone's not hyping you up, or you can't hype yourself up. I get that all the time. Why don't you get a bunch of computers that play your podcast nonstop? It doesn't work that way. They go by the IP address. That would certainly tell something is off. If you have like 6 computers playing your stuff all the time, they'd be like, wait a minute, you guys using the same IP address. Don't think that's real. We're not going to count those. And I don't count them. So that's why you don't do it. Got so many messages at night. It's crazy. So it goes through phases. For those of you who are not single and you have someone out there for you, man, it's crazy being out here in the dating world. Although I think someone said just they're listening to my podcast today. We'll see. I got that Trump thing going on at the beginning of some of these podcast episodes, and I could offend people, which I don't care, guys. It's funny. It's shit. I'm so far they're not affecting me. No president's ever affected me. Sorry. Uh, I'm not gonna get political on this shit. That's Buck Lawson's show. If you want to complain about Trump, go to Buck Lawson. His shows don't do so well, so you have to wait a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some changes. I think because Facebook fucked me over. How do you even buy me dinner? They fucked me good, and I don't think I'm going to do Truth Worth Trillions no more. I think it's going to combine into my show. Same thing with the Jerry Drewski. You're going to get. It's going to show you if it's Truth Worth Trillions, if it's Buck's show, or if it's Jerry's show. It's gonna be on this one, just because it's costing like $9 more, and it's just it would just be easier to grow them. first before we start separating them and going that route. I don't even advertise my own show like I should, to be honest. I have no idea how it gets the views it gets. It's got to be some kind of miracle algorithm where people will enjoy it, or Scott's listening to it 24/7. Either way, my kids, I don't know if my kids listen to it anymore either. If they listen to it and you let me know, if you're like, Dad, I'm gonna put this out today, and it's like, all you gotta do is message me saying, "Hey, Dad, I listened to the show. I'll give you $10. $10 to a divorced single dad, a lot of money. So $10, and just prove you're listening. That's like a 3 month of my podcast earnings. Although I would like to get some sponsorships. My first sponsorship, Chick-fil-A. Any chicken place, Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's, KFC. Those are the three big Popeyes. Whoever wants least chicken, whoever wants to sponsor me, you'll get access to double-digit listeners all over the world, including Singapore. Singapore is really big for me. I'm ready to sell out, guys. I'll be your corporate shill, ready to sell. Come on. Not even that expensive. You know, you go to Joe Rogan or you go to Theo Vaughn or these other expensive podcasters, it costs you a lot of money. You go to Mark to the movies, $50 tops. You could have it. What are they? Oh yeah, my map, my analytics. That's what I was doing. Analytics wise, you're gonna get a big Chicago base, a big Atlanta base. St. Louis has 15. Roxana has 9. Denver has 6. Singapore has 34 fucking downloads in Singapore. I don't know. That's crazy. That's bigger than Denver. It's bigger than Ashburn. Bigger than Indianapolis. Bigger than Edwardsville. Bigger than Granite City. Bigger than East Alton. Bigger than Dallas. Bigger than Cincinnati. Bigger than Baghdad, Iraq. Oh man, I just want to know. I just want to know these people in other countries what they think about when they listen to this podcast about what. But hey, it's just a regular guy, dude. That's nice. That's the good thing. I always had this theory that what if you could just watch like a regular people's person's life. Sorry, I don't know. I went to school in Missouri, guys. A regular person's life. What did you like? Their day to day shit. I think you get viewers. You just want to see what other people are doing. And this is and when people ask about the podcast and they say, "Oh, Mark, go to the movies." Yeah, it's a lot about movies. It's a lot about stuff going on with me too. So you get a little glimpse into someone else's life of what it's like being a single 37-year-old divorced father of 2. It's not great, guys. Well, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. I could be Goose and be addicted to hookers that steal my car, but I'm not there yet. Not there yet. Hookers, God, I mean, it's so weird that anytime someone comes to my house, I'm afraid that they're gonna rob me and take my stuff. Like, oh no, please don't take my Alkaline Trio Halloween album. Or, oh, my signed Alkaline Trio. I'm looking at my Alkaline Trio albums on the wall. Please don't steal my Goofy Movie poster autographed by Jim Cummings, although it's not certified, so I don't know how much money you're going to get for it. You would take some movers to rob me. But I do think about it, you know, especially because my door has a code. Like, I don't lock it. It's automatically locked by codes. So if you know that code, you probably get in. Although Jenna, I think, is probably the only last person that would know about it. And I'm pretty sure she died. Pretty sure she's no longer on this earth. Not there anymore. She's dead to me, anyways. But besides that, yeah, I don't give the code to just random women that come over. For apparently our one night stands. That's fucking weird. I don't know if I told the story. I forget whether or not I tell the story on like to my co-supervisor because I talked to him about a lot of stuff because we're co-supervisors and doing the same shit. He's a little older than I am, so I give him my dating stories and stuff. Or if I put it on the story on this, if this is the first time I said it, then it's fine, whatever it is. So I dated a girl after Jenna left, and late September, early October. That was it. Immediately got on the dating sites. Gotta get that rebound in, right? Gotta just like look. Jenna was a bitch for a little while. She's really hard to live with for a little bit, and then I had that difficult conversation. Like, hey, if you're not happy here, let's do whatever you need to do to get you happy. And apparently, her being happy was not with me, so she left. It's cool, whatever. So I immediately got on the dating sites, and I was like, well, I'm gonna hop into the next one. Probably not the thing to do, but it's what I'm gonna do. So then you get on the dating websites, and I matched with this girl. I don't know if I'm gonna put her name out there. Let's just call her. Let's call her Jane, I guess. Well, she's not gonna fucking listen. It was Grace. It was this. I matched with this girl named Grace. She was younger than I. She's like 26. I'm 30. I was 36 at the time, so 10 years difference. She came over. It was yeah. I mean, it was so much easier back then. I was like, God, like a week and a half after she left, right back in. I was like, hey, this is shooting fish in a barrel. So easy getting them in your house. They they she came over and we watched Nightmare on Elm Street 3, and then one thing led to another. And I won't fill you on the details. I'm gonna keep this non PG 13 at least. You fill in details what happened. And then I was like, hey, do you want this weekend? I'm going to go to Ollie's. She's never been to Ollie's. That was our second date. And we went to Ollie's. And then she came back. And then one thing led to another again. Like that. So you're like, all right, twice. Not really a couple. It wasn't official. But when I dropped her off at her house, she was like, asking me about my political views, which I thought was funny. And you want to make sure I was a Republican because she's a very conservative family, I guess. And she's like, "Oh yeah, when you meet my family, I'm gonna make sure we're all on the same level." So that was it, and then I never heard from her again. Didn't answer any Snapchats, I guess. Didn't answer any messages. Nothing. Never heard from her again. My Facebook reset. It goes off of contacts, right? And it's like, "Hey, you may know this person," and it popped her up. And I was curious. I was like, I haven't heard from her in a while. That's interesting. And see what she's up to. And I see that she's in a relationship with this one guy, and since September of 2025. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm doing the math here. You were hooking up with me in October of 2025. What does he know this? Like, what the fuck is this, dude? That's crazy. And then you meet. Look, it happens all the time. I'm not gonna pretend like it's a thing where there's been just a recent instance where I matched with somebody knew a long time ago in high school. They're putting two and two together, and then thought it was like, oh yeah, real nice to catch up with somebody like that. Maybe there might be something there, and then nothing for the next couple of days, and you're like, all right, well, there's no rapport between the two of us, and you shows up on your Facebook where it's like, hey, sorry, I got team messages from work. You gotta pull this one in. And it's like, yeah, she apparently is already dating somebody else. And they're like, because just Facebook's like, you might know this person. I'm like, sure. You get their phone numbers in there, and it goes to Facebook and everything. It's just saying it's crazy the dating world and what we're going through right now. Uh, Facebook dating, I think, is the easiest one because they're so much closer. These other two apps I'm on, Duet and Haley. Duet, I actually met Jen on, so I don't know about that one. But the Haley one, and there's Bumble, and there's Hinge, and there's Tinder. You want to put your faces out there and make sure you be like, oh man, I could meet my wife, but she was on another dating app. But I mean, once you spend all kinds of money, and it's ridiculous, and it's like this is it's pretty nice. Like I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty nice living alone. For the most part, I've had nightmares. recently. Not because I like living alone. It's because of that fucking movie Obsession. It really fucked me up some ways. I keep dreading waking up and looking in the corner of the room and just seeing someone standing there crying. And I was like, God, fuck, I never want to do that again. But I'll tell you what, this happened, right? So I think it was yesterday. Uh, yeah, because I work nights. So it was yesterday. I woke up. No, it was Sunday. Or it was Monday. Monday was a holiday. So yeah, it was Monday. I don't know what holiday. I don't know what day it is. I went to sleep one point. I woke up because I had a nightmare that someone was in my corner, like the scene Obsession where she's crying in the corner, talking about how you don't love her no more. And I woke up. The dream was that was someone was crying in the corner, but it wasn't. It was a woman. It was not a woman. It was Jack Black for some fucking weird reason, dude. The algorithm in your brain, I don't know how it works, but goddamn, did not like it. I hated it. I don't want to deal with that ever again. It's truly not fun. But yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. So that's the conundrum. I love that movie so much. What's tomorrow? Is the See, this is gonna throw me off. I have to go to the movies tomorrow. God damn, dude, it's already there. See, I think that's what throws me off. Is that I was like, yeah, now it's tomorrow's Thursday. That's the movie day. I'm gonna have to push it back because the dates. I was looking at the times yesterday, and I have to wait like an hour and a half for the next movie. I don't know if I'm gonna wait an hour and a half. I don't know if I could do that. So I'm gonna try to find something closer. But hey, this is almost work time. Almost time to get this shift over with. Hope for another easy night for me. But as always, go watch a movie, nerds, and go tell everyone about this podcast so we can get to 200 or 2,500 viewers. Oh, sorry, 2,500 downloads. I don't know if there's viewers or not. 2,500 downloads by the 4th of July. Do I think it's going to happen? Yes, it's an obvious yes. But let's make it for sure. Let's run past it this weekend. Let's get 2,000 this weekend, and let's get 2,500 by next week. By next week in 2,500. That's the goal. So it's up to you. I'm challenging you to listen to all episodes. See how far you get.